Hello and welcome back to Fire Emblem Engage. We are gonna actually be getting back to the main campaign this time. Very exciting. But first we got to look at some more supports, which I'm sure will be very good. Just like the rest of the game's writing and story.
Welcome. This is the interesting place that I mentioned to you before. My secret sanctum.
Whoa. I've never seen so many shelves full of stuff.
Yes, I collect odds and ends for my pursuits here in this place.
Literally just a handful of pots.
For a culinary technique of my own devising. A map for a hike only I know. There is a manual of training techniques I wrote, next to a rock that I polished to a sparkle. And here are some balls of lint I've gathered for reasons even I don't quite understand. That should suffice for a summary. A detailed accounting would take hours. Just know every object here has helped me kill time. Feel free to handle whatever you like.
Thank you. What a treasure trove.
Once my work is done each day, I fill my evenings with these varied pursuits. As I enjoy them, I am always mindful to leave something unfinished for the next day. That ensures I always have a project, a reason to continue living.
Wow. So philosophical.
You truly think so? Well, thank you for enduring this frivolity. I hope I did not bore you.
What a thing to say. I'm not even done exploring in here yet.
You honor me. Take as much time as you like.
So this is actually pretty interesting because I think this is a good example of how of a challenge in modern game development and design that is a consequence of increased graphical fidelity and general, power, if you will, of the systems on which games are running. Because if you go back to, the GBA games, when they first introduced supports in Fire Emblem, you would have... that exact support would have worked better just because of the lack of a specific background. So, they do have backgrounds in the GBA supports, but they're generic backgrounds, and there's no kind of expectations that the background has necessarily much of anything to do with the support. The fact that, so the way this game works, right, they have, I assume it's doing the same thing that Three Houses did. I haven't seen as many supports in this game as I have in Three Houses, and I haven't paid as much attention to the backgrounds in them. But, they take existing locations of the game and they do some kind of they take they do some kind of stretching on the camera to create a flat backdrop, and then use that as the background in the support. So presumably there's some location in the Somniel or somewhere that has a bunch of pots like that, or I have no idea. Maybe it's one of the shops or something. I don't really know. But it's actually distracting that they made this attempt to set the background in a relevant location. This support would work better if it was just a blank background because it's so ridiculous. He's talking about all these interesting objects, and it's literally just a bunch of pots, and not even that many, a handful on each shelf. It's not that densely packed or anything. It does not look. It doesn't capture the vibe of what they're talking about at all. And I feel this is an example of where it would take a lot more effort to go in and design individual backgrounds, for these different supports. You could do it, but it would take a lot of work. And so I understand why they didn't do it, but the increased overall quality of the presentation creates expectations for players that you're going to get, this this higher quality, like more representative experience, right? Like you're not gonna have to use your imagination as much to like fill in the gap. But then the consequence of that is that like what you can imagine is often better than, you know, what can be portrayed on screen. I mean, you know, you get the same problem, of course, in general with things like adaptations of books to movies and whatever. But I just think it's interesting, in particular in game development, because of the fact that it's the same medium, and it's really a change in like the technological capabilities, not a change in the medium that leads to that sort of thing. Anyway, so like that was not like I'm like I don't really care about the support like as such, but I'm very interested in thinking about the way that that like reflects, you know, the way that the series has developed over time. And it makes me think like they would actually be they might be better off like either like having like a single like set location for these supports and then writing them to accommodate that, or like having like a very like blurred out background that doesn't try to evoke a setting or something along those lines. Or trying to come up with some other strategy that where it doesn't feel so weird. That's definitely not the only time that comes up, right? There's other supports where, you know, they'll talk about like, you know, oh, there's all these enemies around and there's like no enemies, or they, you know, like the in Three Houses, there's ones where they talk about monsters and stuff, and there's like there's just no evidence of any of it. It's like, it's so there's it's not exactly the same thing as ludonarrative dissonance, but it's some kind of dissonance, or like maybe like kind of related to the uncanny valley or something. I don't know. Anyway, all right, moving on.
Thanks again for the medicine. It's helped a lot of people.
I guess
we're all really grateful.
I guess another example would be like when characters are like handing things to each other in these supports, and then they like have nothing in their hand, or there's like they show a picture on screen or something.
I am pleased to hear that. My mother deserves the gratitude, since these were her recipes.
Where is your mother? I'd like to thank her personally.
That is not possible, I'm afraid. She has been deceased for more than a decade.
Oh, I didn't realize. I'm sorry to bring it up.
Do not trouble yourself. To care for a wretch like me took kindness above and beyond the usual standard. The light of her love had the power to cut through my darkest day. What is it?
What you said reminds me of my own mother. She's a lot like yours. She always doted on me and made sure I knew I was loved.
Have you lost a mother as well?
Oh no, she's still alive. Her hips are troubling her these days, though. I haven't been able to see her lately.
It must be difficult to be away from her.
Uh-huh. It's her birthday soon, and I don't know what I'll do this year. We always celebrate birthdays together, but this time it looks like we'll be apart.
Perhaps you could write her a letter.
Huh. Wonderful idea. Why didn't it occur to me? Thank you, Zelkov.
No thanks needed. To see a child happy is sufficient recompense for me.
Why didn't you think of writing her a letter? That does seem kind of obvious.
Why are you staring at me?
Greetings, Zelkov.
I asked you a question.
I meant nothing by it, I assure you. But if you have the time, might I invite you to join me for a cup of tea?
This invitation makes little sense to me. You and I are not exactly close.
It is because we aren't close that I invited you. I should like to get to know you better.
Dispense with the pretense, please. What is it you want?
My dear Zelkov, I have no ulterior motive here. I merely thought we could bond over tea.
Regrettably, then, I must decline.
What a shame. I suppose I'll have to put away my specially made soothing tea.
I do not understand you.
Well, it's plain to see that you don't sleep much.
I fail to see your interest in the matter.
It doesn't impact me directly at all. But as your friend, I am concerned.
This is going nowhere. Whatever your intentions might be, stay out of my affairs.
My dear Zelkov, you'll find it will take more to dissuade me than that.
Well, I mean, if somebody tells you they don't want to be your friend or hang out with you or whatever, you should probably respect their wishes. Is it clear to see that he doesn't sleep much? I guess he does kind of maybe have bags under his eyes, but...
I am doing fine. How is everything at home?
Hello, Fran. Writing to someone, are you?
My parents. If I don't send them updates now and then, they get all worried. Can you believe it? At my age? Are all parents like this?
They are not. Your parents must cherish you. We feel concern for ones we love. So it is good your family
That
feels
gesture,
concerned for
oh
you.
my god.
Well, maybe a little. You're from really far away, right? Letters from your family must be important to you.
I would not say so. I have not received any.
Huh? Why not?
They cannot write to me because I fled my home and did not say where I was going. But I think they would be too angry to write me letters, even if they knew where to send them.
So, you haven't been home even once since you ran away?
I have not.
That's awful. If I were your family, I'd be super worried about you. Hey, I've got ink and paper here. You should write a letter to your family right now. I'm sure they'd be thrilled to hear from you.
Write to my family? No, absolutely not.
Aww, but it was such a good idea.
It is kind of you to worry, but this is my burden to bear. I do appreciate your offer to help. Thank you, little friend.
Little?
That is kind of condescending. Yeah, the gestures are another example of this. They're like not as big of a deal as the background in that one support, but the fact that they have these like stock gestures they have to use, like they can't, do custom gestures, is part of the problem. The other problem, though, I guess I would say, is that some of them are so exaggerated, and so like it's fine to have exaggerated gestures some of the time, but having them as part of like a small set of repeated things gets very, like, again, it's like kind of, it's just weird. People don't do stuff like that all the time.
Who's winning the staring contest? You or that history book?
Prince Diamant! Sorry, I didn't notice you come in.
No need to apologize, Fram. What's got you so frustrated? Anything I can help with?
I messed up some of my steward duties again, so Vander gave me an ongoing study duty. He was all, "You never take your role seriously, and the least you can do is educate yourself."
Ah, so Vander gave you that book. Doesn't look like you're enjoying it very much.
History is so boring. It's just wars, border disputes, wars, trade stuff, more wars. Why does everyone have to fight all the time? Why can't everyone just relax and be friends?
History does tend to be a chronicle of warfare. That's been true since the first Fell Dragon War. It's not all battles and bloodshed, though. For instance, my ancestors were able to found Brodia thanks to Lumera's protection, not open warfare. You really do learn a lot by studying history. Vander has the right idea.
If you say so.
Just keep reading. It's not all dates and trivia, I promise. These are stories about people.
Yeah, I guess you're right. I haven't even made it very far. It's kind of draining.
Ah, right. Must be hard to read about past wars in the middle of a new one. But don't worry, you have my vow as the Crown Prince of Brodia that when I'm king, there will be peace.
Wow. Really, really?
Wait, aren't you basically the king now?
Brodia is good enough for me.
I mean it. Rest easy, okay?
I mean, the former king's dead.
But only after I've read some more of this not-so-boring book.
Well, whatever.
I've heard that you have a fear of ghosts, Ivy. Believe it or not, I feel that way about crowds.
That is indeed a surprise. It seems I'm always learning new things about you, Camilla.
Say, why don't you and I visit a hot spring? That should be both quiet and free of spirits.
A hot spring? I hadn't considered the idea, but I suppose a little relaxation never hurt anyone.
Can an emblem even enjoy a hot spring? What?
I suppose I should have guessed that an emblem wouldn't want material things. Thank you for telling me honestly. I appreciate people like you, Soren.
It doesn't matter what you think, but frankly, I find people like you difficult to handle. For some reason, when I meet someone too pure, it just seems to irritate me.
Wait, what about Ike? Ike's super pure.
I know you're a child, but you really are tiny. And delicate, like my little sister.
Don't call me tiny. I'm a growing lad. I'll be catching up to you in no time. Got it?
So rude. What the hell? What are you doing? Alright, so I guess we should hit up the arena. Ooh. It's close to level Chloe, although she's pretty high level anyway. Oh, we could do Louis. And Alchrist, I suppose.
I've been observing the way you fight.
I am Kagetsu of Elusia.
Guaranteed win eventually.
I deserve this defeat.
Did I win? How satisfying. I am Louis, Royal Knight of Firene.
Will you go out with me?
What? Wait, why does he have an armor slayer?
I'm ashamed to have
What?
underestimated you.
Strength and defense. He's very consistent about getting those, I will say. Especially the defense. Alright, Alchrist or Yunaka? I'm gonna say Alchrist.
I'm leftover scraps compared to Diamant. But I must try.
Oh, is that a...
I've been observing the way you
it's not
fight.
gonna matter. I was gonna say, is that the longbow? It's not, but it doesn't matter. Keep shooting, you'll damage him eventually.
Incredible. Such skill.
Got to bring your armor sling bow. So one thing we're definitely gonna have to figure out is who is going to use the Veronica ring. Which is gonna be another magic one. I don't have enough mages for this. Oh, actually, I should go get the thing out of the well. Okay. I think maybe we're done throwing stuff in there. That's really not worth. Let's see. I guess next we can do... Oh, wait. This stuff and try to figure out what we're going to do with the Veronica ring. So what have we got here? That is a magic weapon, yeah. Used to grant their action, grants stat boosts, summon the powerful unit. Okay. It's not very specific. Hit avoid. Okay. Move +1 with cavalry. Okay. That's the avoid thing. That's the hit avoid thing. Backup thing. Oops. Nothing through that. Backup. Cavalry. Okay. Yeah, they didn't really give me a lot of insight into what I want to do, to be honest. In fact, was there no mage benefit to this? Yeah, weird. It's like they want you to give it to... And there was no... Oh, well, I guess... Oh, that's flying. Right. Okay, that's the wrong thing to check, then. Yeah, but there is no mage benefit. Which is annoying, because... You'd really like to have this on a magical unit because of the... You get staff proficiency. You get healing. You get a tome. I don't know. Well, I guess we're not... We don't need to polish that one anyway, because it's new. So I guess I don't need to decide right now which ones to do, or which person to do that with.
Make it sparkle.
But
That looks good, thanks.
I guess the contract thing, the bonus doesn't seem that relevant.
Let's clean this up. How does it look? Oh, it's all shiny now.
The summon a stronger person? I don't know. Like, is that
Will this take long?
I guess without having used the ability, I don't really have a sense for how significant it is to summon a stronger person or anything in particular. You're already maxed out. Just doing a leer, sure, whatever.
Time to make this bracelet shine.
I wonder if it
shiny, it looks brand new.
I wonder if it even matters if you don't do this. If it's literally just to build the meter up, or if there's any other like relevant benefit. Okay. So Soren, I don't know. Are we ever gonna try to train Selene up? I don't know. That seems ambitious to say the least. We should just do it with Ivy. Or John. Now let's say John, actually.
Don't hold back. Thanks.
I'm glad some way to spot polishing. Appreciate the care you gave it.
Way to spot. Okay. Crom trying out for position in the choir or something. Okay, you're maxed out. Who else would potentially want this? I guess maybe Chloe, actually. Oh, well, though, because she... Louis? Would give him the extra movement. Or we could just do one of the mages. Citrine... I really don't know. I'm gonna say Chloe.
Gently, please. I hope we can do that again soon, cutie.
Okay. That's not creepy at all. Everybody's got level 5 with Anal Guard, but we were doing... Chloe? Okay, sure, why not?
I can count on you. There. Oh, thank you for taking care of it.
Right. So, do we want to... I don't think I can do any more of this stuff, because I don't have any more the doodads than I did before. Or, well, I guess we could use some of the... I don't have enough might stuff, but I guess I've got some other things. What do I even have? I don't have hit. I have avoid, crit, dodge, dex, speed, defense, res. Already done that one. This is the one where we can't do, unfortunately. I would like to, otherwise. That one. This one, also too expensive. This one, too expensive. Yeah. The bull tax could be relevant, I guess. I don't know, so far, like, when I've tried to use it, it hasn't really done much of anything, which is confusing, because Ivy should have the magic, but... Oh, we can do any of these. Well, that's good. I could do... Speed on Fail Not, that could be nice. What does this one have? Hit? Yeah, I guess that makes sense. I mean, how often is Chloe gonna need this? I really don't know. But I do use the Fail Not a fair amount, so sure. Why not? Really ever use this thing? It's so much bonus might. I'm surprised it doesn't come up more often. This thing hits like a truck. Apparently this one... Oh, it has no capacity. What? There must be something going on where you can eventually increase the capacity, because it just doesn't make any sense. increasing the crit on this thing actually isn't that useful because it doesn't apply to the distant attack, and I guess that goes for everything else that isn't might, so whatever. Yeah, alright, good enough for now, I guess. Alright, are we gonna create more rings? The thing about creating rings is we have like so many emblems now that like who's ever gonna use any of these? So I think the answer is no. Guess we could look at inheriting skills on some of the people who've gotten more levels with their emblems. He's not level 9. Okay, so you can't get to speed +3 yet. You could get speed +3. Though you've already got... What does he already have? Oh, he has dual guard and the XP one, right? Or not dual guard, dual assist. Yeah, okay. So I guess I should just look at who even has space. Like, you've got to... I guess you could have a different skill. Ivy, Citrine, John, Alchrist. None of that's really worth thinking anyway. And none of that's really worth taking. Could just take magic res on her. I mean, it's pretty applicable, broadly applicable. Magic guard would actually make some sense as well. I'd probably rather have her hit harder. Like, you get some... Because the thing is, like, she can't tank physical damage regardless of that, so... But this is pretty straightforward. So, sure. Let's grab that. Jean... You're not really close to being able to get most of this stuff. And I don't think you're necessarily going to want much of it anyway. You just want to upgrade your strength defense thing, which you can't quite do yet. You don't actually have a ring. Giving you the Veronica ring would be weird. I guess we could do it. Yunaka has been using... Oh, but she already inherited something. Right, okay. Yeah, so actually, I guess... we could consider giving the Veronica ring to one of Alchrist or Yunaka. Assuming that we actually get to deploy them. Like, Yunaka's magic is not bad. It's not good. She would get hit, avoid +30 for the contract thing, which is like, I mean, it's fine. It's not really exciting. The Book of Worlds thing, I have no idea what this does. Advances one stage for each consecutive round the unit uses weight. Reverse to base stage if they trigger the effect. Okay, but what are the effects? I don't know. I know the one thing was like freeze, but I don't know what any of the other effects are. So that's a part of the problem, is I have no idea. Oh, I guess you get Knife Guard, that's something, although probably you have to inherit that, which means it's not actually that good. But like, yeah, knowing who this would be good on, I don't know who this would be good on, and that's the problem. Alright, well, we'll make that call later. For now, is there anything else we're going to do here? I guess look at the Forge, as usual. I should also make sure that I have enough staves. So I feel like I chewed through a lot of my staves. Don't have too much left. For regular healing staves, at least. One thing that I wish this game did, that, like, Conquest does, because I've been playing that as well, is if you go into your inventory... Oh, never mind, it does do it here. Okay, I feel like in some screens it doesn't do this, right? It doesn't show... Maybe it's when you're pulling stuff out of the convoy in the map, which would actually make sense. Okay, but anyway, we've got... Yeah, I'll just buy, like...
Welcome. I thank you. I thank you.
3 heal staves.
I thank you.
2 men staves. Is there anything else in here that we want? Physic Restore, Rewarp. Freeze, Silence, Obstruct. I kind of forgot about Obstruct. That is a pretty useful thing. We've got a couple physics, so I'm not super worried about that. We've still got Obstruct. A Freeze. Yeah, alright. Not gonna worry about that too much then. I guess I could also check and see whether this... Yeah. Oh, well, of course he doesn't sell anything different. I've been doing all DLC maps. I can look, but it'd be safe to say that nothing has changed here.
Take care.
Okay. Forging. So... I think it's still the case that... Oh, maybe... I think Louis can't use that
I'll be here.
Thing, right? So he's got B axes. Yeah, I wonder... I do really wonder how you get to... Like, maybe you have to class change into, like, axe armor and then re-promote something. Okay, so nobody's gonna be able to use that thing still. Sadly. We can't upgrade this thing the final time. Could upgrade this. Take both of our silver for 1 might. Probably not worth. Unfortunately, we don't get very much hit from this, which is actually mostly what I want. I was saying I should probably forge something for Kagetsu. Well, we've got the Armor Slayer, but... I mean, just that alone, +2... might is pretty good. What is this? That turns it into a Worm Slayer. I don't know what that is. Maybe it's a Brave Sword. But getting +2 might on the Silver Sword would be pretty nice. Let's go ahead and do that. And then let's consider what we can do for Louis. Could give him back this thing. We want him to have something with more... Wow. That's not even that expensive. 1880. I want him to be able to hit with, like, something. 1870... 2275. I mean, it is nice for him to have the axe so that we have more weapon diversity. I guess this is like a steel great axe. That hit rate is so bad. This is... It's a lot of firepower. About this thing. I think I like this. It does get up to 80 eventually. Anything else? The longbow still can't do. Steel bow, not really worth. Upgrade your Elfire once. Not sure if that's worth it. Let's look at the engraving. We got a new one of those. So this is plus might, minus hit, minus crit, minus weight, plus avoid, plus dodge. Okay. The minus hit is weird, but... What would we want to put this on? Like a highly accurate dagger would be a good choice. Maybe. Unfortunately, this is not really that. This is that, but then it wouldn't actually be... What is the yellow one from, anyway? Is that one of the ones that we even still have access to? It's not that one. I think the answer is no. We don't still have access to it. Which means if we replace it, we can't get it back. Just out of curiosity, how does this... So that one is providing plus 20 hit, yeah. Yeah, I don't love the minus hit. What is accurate? Oh, you know what? L Surge. Yo. Yo. Okay. Whose L Surge do we want to apply this to? That's so perfect. Let me look at their stats.
I'll be here.
I mean, we could apply it to whoever's, but the question is, who do we want to have carry it around? You got big speed boost. Wow, plus 5 from Camilla, damn. 5 magic, 23 speed, 23 magic, 15 speed. That's right, 17. So it's really you equip that. Still weighed down by the weapon. I guess you would be by... Well, actually, you would go up a speed there. So you'd be up to 19 speed. You would also gain a speed from this. Maybe not 2. Oh, wait. No. Yes. Yes, you would. Because... Yeah, okay. 5 speed is pretty good. She's got 19 defense, 46 HP versus... Yeah, okay, it's gotta be Ivy. Yeah, like, the crit is whatever. And this is a good place to have the avoid, too. Cool. I wish this screen showed you what weapons you already, or if you already had a weapon attached to one of these. I'm pretty sure I just don't have these on anything, but I can't actually see that. Anyway, alright. Anything else that we want to do here? I guess we could look at forging this thing. Sure. It does take a silver, which is pretty annoying. But... That's only +5 hit. Bah. I actually realized we had this +1 steel lance just sitting here. Oh, that's not worth messing with anyway. Javelin we can't do. Alright, I guess I'll probably do for now then.
Here.
Alright, anything else to do before we head out? I don't think so. So... we did that side mission. This is how you get to the Divine Paralogs. Okay, so I think literally the only missions we have to do are this and then like that fell whatever Xenolog thing. Which, I don't know when I want to do that, but maybe not even until the end of the game. I'm not really sure.
So, this is Solm. It's very sandy.
The Queendom's land is covered in deserts. I believe this one is called Tula. And as you've no doubt noticed, it's much hotter than in Elusia. I fear I may melt.
What now, Divine One?
We'd better head straight to the palace. I just hope the hounds haven't gotten there first.
Well, it's not like we've wasted
During
any
my
time.
in Elusia, the four hounds did pay a few visits to Solm, but they came back empty-handed each time, so I expect the palace is unharmed.
Thanks, Ivy. Pretty handy having an enemy as a friend.
I will choose to take that as a compliment.
Which emblem ring was entrusted to Solm?
The Radiant Hero.
Oh,
Said to be
yeah.
the most powerful. Needless to say, it would be quite a boon.
Sounds like exactly what we need right now. Let's get going.
Time for Big Sword Man.
Let's see. Which way to the palace again?
Divine One, I believe we passed that enormous rock earlier.
What? Really? All this terrain looks the same to me.
I wish I could help. My knowledge of Solmic geography comes only from maps. Wait a moment. Prince Alfred, Prince Diamant, your nations are allied with Solm.
Where is she
Haven't you
looking?
gone to the palace before?
I did, but quite a long time ago. I don't remember the way.
I traveled from Firene. I've got no clue how to get there from Elusia.
So none of us knows where to go. All right, I'll say it. We're lost.
I'm afraid so. We can't afford to waste time. I wonder if there's a landmark to go by.
Well, there's the giant rock.
Hey, you don't look like you're from around here. What's with the outfits? Sorry, I didn't mean to startle you, but I took one look and thought to myself, self, they are lost.
And, who are you?
Who am I? I'm the guy, here to keep the peace in Tula Desert. Call me Fogato, yeah? As captain of the Sentinels, it's my duty to help people in need. You find folks need a hand, just let me know.
Thanks for that. As for myself, I'm the Divine Dragon, from Lethos.
Wait, yo? You're telling me the Divine Dragon is here, in my desert? No kidding?
Yes.
Oh, I had no idea. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to be rude.
You weren't. There's no need to be formal with me.
Didn't expect you to be casual. That's cool. But hey, what brings you all out to my piece of the world?
We're on our way to Solm Palace, but we don't know how to get there.
This is your lucky day. Come on, just follow me. If I know how to get anywhere, it's the palace.
You don't mind?
Of course I don't. You know what's out there? Sand, as far as the eye can see. And I would rather you not have to deal with that. Lucky me mad, huh?
Yes, naturally. What other way could this possibly have been resolved?
Thank you, Fogato. We appreciate your help.
Don't sweat it. Oh, you know what? I do have a quick errand to take care of first.
An errand? What kind of errand?
None of your
More of a
business.
mission. See, not too long ago, these freaky creatures started appearing everywhere. As captain of the Sentinels, when I get a report about a problem in the desert, I take care of it. Sorry about this. You have a sit, and I'll take you to the palace right after I'm done.
Actually, why don't we come with you? We can help.
Oh, that'd be great. My friends went ahead of me. Let's go meet up with them. The problem's even worse than I expected. Hey, there they are! Pandrea! Renee!
Fogato, you're late. I was starting to think you wanted us to die out here.
With any further delay, these creatures would have made a meal of us.
Sorry about that, fellas. But hey, I brought help.
Help? What do you mean, help?
Oh, Pandrea,
God.
my pious friend. This is really gonna blow your mind.
It's a good thing that that means you're just standing there watching them have this conversation. Like, god damn it.
Hello, I'm the Divine Dragon. Nice to meet you.
Oh, it's the Divine Dragon. The Divine Dragon! Hang on. What were you thinking, bringing the divine dragon here?
That hair. Like 2 scoops of sorbet swirling
What?
together in the desert heat.
Hey, save it for the kitchen. That's a deity you're talking about.
I knew this would get you 2 fired up. Divine One, these are my sentinel points. What do you say? Ready to handle a mission with us?
Ready.
Oh my god, this game is so ridiculous. In combat medic can use convoy. What? Wait, what? Enchanter. I guess it must be a unique class. I don't remember seeing anything about that. So we don't get to control these new units yet, and I should have realized that of course we could just give the rings to the new units we're inevitably gonna get. Villagers. Where are my... Wait, you're not slowed down by the sand? That's surprising. He's a bow-cav? Why doesn't it say... I guess they just don't do that, but yeah, he's a bow-cav. Also kind of low level, although I guess playing all the DLC over-leveled my party. Okay, that's really uninspiring. Bonus to hit and avoid equal to 3x the number of allies and foes within 2 spaces. Now that's nice. I mean, yeah, that's nice. That's like a generally applicable thing. High Priest, that's the same class as John, right? Yeah. So how do his stats look compared to Jean's? Worse. Yeah, worse. Okay. And then you... What? That's so... who cares? What is your speed? My guy. Where is it? I guess you're faster than Vander, but he does have 20 defense, which is respectable. Oh, amazing. 15 strength is... For a promoted unit, no, that's not getting it done. These units do not look too inspiring to me. Is this a... This is a route, okay. I'm wondering if there's like a boss enemy. Oh, we can get a spear, that's nice. What kind of stats are we working with? Yeah, we are gonna run roughshod over these enemies compared to the DLC maps that we've been playing. Okay. Cannot bring all of our units. I might actually... Might be a little too feisty to go use this as an opportunity to train, like, these two, but we could definitely use it as an opportunity to train Yunaka, Alcrest, Louis. Like, do we really need to bring, like, Kagetsu to this? Probably not. we'll just do this. Bench the 3 highest level units. I guess technically Zelkov is lower level than Ivy, actually. And Citrine. So maybe we bring... Well, I should look at the ring situation before I... call there. So, okay, you do have some levels with Lucina. And you also have some with Edelgard. Oh, right, but the reason you have it with Lucina is just to get dual support. Yeah, okay, let's...
Edelgard! Count on me.
Let's do that. And then... Alchrist, what do you want? I guess you would really also like... Well, I guess you could take... range plus 10. So 20 range. That's just silly. You don't really get a bonus here. Alacrity doesn't really do much of anything. Yeah, I don't know. Between these two, I really don't know which one makes... Probably Lynn.
Lady Lynn! Leave it to me!
Okay. I guess we could start leveling... Ivy and Veronica just for the hell of it. Since they're already capped out level-wise. Or Citrine and Soren are also... Citrine and Soren is so much of a better pairing, though. Yeah, let's just not bother. I am gonna do that just to simplify things a little bit visually. Remove these so then I can see where. Well, actually, I guess these two don't have rings. Well, whatever. Idea was I could see the units I'm using, but I guess stuff to know. It's fine. Alright. Should double check my inventory to see if anything got scrambled from last time. Okay, certainly should get you a fresh heal staff. Really taking 3 healers? I guess so. I guess we are. Oh, we might as well give you the other good dagger. I don't know if there's any reason for you to use... Yeah. That one. Yeah, you can't... You can use this. Okay. And the Rider's Bane is going to be better than the Poleaxe, too. You probably don't need both of the... I guess the fire gives you extra, like, avoid and stuff, but... You have... Is it... Yeah, deal extra damage with effective damage. So I think we should trade... Fire Tome to John. It's like the Elfire, the Wind, that should be good enough. And then I don't know that you really need the Men's Staff. You have a ton of magic. $35. John has 23. Maybe has 25. Sure, we'll leave the mend on her then, I guess. Okay. And... Is this gonna not affect anybody in particular? I guess I don't really know. Well, obviously the flyers. Or flyer. These enemies are so much weaker. It's insane. It's like the regular chapters were definitely not trivial before, but
Help! Help!
unfortunately, I think they are probably going to be now.
Let's do this thing, Sentinels. And, guests.
Finally! Time to get this party started!
Really?
I will serve up a most deadly dish.
Before I forget, watch out for those patches of quicksand. That stuff will really slow you down.
Uh-huh. If I wanted to train these units, which I basically don't, I would really want to be able to give them rings at the beginning of the chapter. I don't know why they do that. Or you're not allowed to, but...
Let's hear it.
Alright. Yeah, Yunaka's gonna get slowed down. I think it's fine. Yeah, we're gonna get like no XP from this. At least we can build some bond level. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I should have
That must have hurt.
decided to train Celine just because, like, I could, but...
Yes.
Oh, 1 damage short of... Oh! Alacrity. Never mind. Alright.
I'm still alive? Huh.
You got a... Oh, you got a ranged weapon? Ha! Get wrecked.
Your orders, please.
Kablooey.
That was eye-opening.
Alright, yeah, I think I'm just gonna make the decision right now that I'm not using these units.
Ready to order?
Are you really gonna be so obsessed with food that, like...
Divine One, it's such an honor. Please, use my abilities as you see fit. I can use my staff to warp you or an ally somewhere far away on the battlefield.
Okay. Wait, he just has a warp in his inventory? Okay. Why not? Hooray. This music. Hey! Hey!
An invitation? No mistakes.
You're already bond level 20. We really don't need this for purposes of leveling. But I guess we can try to... Oh, that's not the right spot. There we go. Boom.
Here goes.
Oh,
Sleep now.
gosh. Yeah, if I play this game again, I might need to do it, like, reconsider how I approach the DLC, because this is
I'm sorry.
so trivializing. Oh, so he does get slowed down by this. But he... Oh, this is quicksand. I didn't even realize that. Okay. Fine. Whatever. Oh, doubles. Sad. Guess. Oh, I don't want to get hit by a dagger. Oh wait, Louis won't. Oh wait, Louis isn't the one who's. Yeah, it's not like it really matters. This is annoying, I have to admit. How do I situate this? Maybe there isn't a way to do it. Cover all three of them. General shape. Yeah, I think there's not a way to do it. Okay. Won't worry about it then.
Let's pray.
Oh, the villagers know to run away. Incredible. Well... You can't get anywhere. Sad. Okay, so I guess the AoE heal thing does not clear status effects. Not super surprising. I'm just gonna keep going with the leer. Take this guy out. Would like to get these purple tiles. Oh, that can't actually go onto the blue square. Silly. Oh, there's a healer back there. Oh, well, I guess we're not going to have any problems getting to the purple tiles then, huh?
I'm sorry.
That was a cinch!
Where are the... Okay, we got a couple of them back there, so I guess you can start making your way that direction.
Forgive me! I need to be more diligent.
Ironic, since he already has 11 sword. You could try it. Yeah. Great. I really need a regular iron lance. Man. Oh, this guy actually could kill her. Monk. Probably doesn't do that much to her, but whatever. Keep her out of her range anyway.
This outfit needs a wash.
I guess we can let you do this. You come over here to grab one of these yellow tiles. So you can do the same. I guess that's relevant. Oh. Well, here's not busy. I guess he can grab one of them. Mage could actually be threatening to you? Well, not really. Oh, there's an enemy over here. Incredible. Maybe I should have brought Zelkov since he doesn't have maxed bomb level. Ugh, well, whatever. Hey! Hey! Surely this guy's... 39 attack is... That's pretty high, admittedly. Whatever. We're not scared. Oh, you have a bow. Huh. Wow. Oh, he doubles? Oh, right. Quicker post.
That was eye-opening.
Oh no, he got knocked into the movement. The quicksand. Whatever will we do?
It's not getting any better.
It'll be fine.
That must have hurt.
I suppose it probably did.
Handle with care.
Oh, dang. Alright, 2 enemies left. Oh, I should have used Ivy to kill this one, probably. Not that it matters. Alright. One more. Nope, not one more.
Was that too much?
Okay. Who's going up here? Hey! Hey! So what is it that Groundsel is doing that's causing her to heal? Axe or Waits in Flames, Miasma or similar terrain effect. The healing thing acts as a... Or is it because she's on quicksand? I don't know. Alright, whatever. Let's just turn.
That was a cinch!
Oh, they're going towards the villagers. Not towards my units. Guess I needed to use the Veronica emblem so that I could... Actually, that wouldn't help me get there faster, would it? So you can only move, or you can't move, you can only attack or use an item or something. Fully expect it by the time I get these guys killed, there will be some other units spawning in whatever location. Oh shit, they can actually hit this guy. It's just the one that can do it. You're not gonna be able to kill. Or wait, what if I do that? That would take care of the problem.
Are we done here?
Problem solved. Oh right, I equipped the mini bow, I forgot. Oh, there's this swirly thing up here that I never got. Jeez. Yay. Alright, I think that is in fact the end of those tiles. Alright, well this is ooh, you can Astrostorm with a stronger bow. That's a good reason for you to be paired with Lyn. Okay.
Now I have you.
Yeah, I had not thought about that before.
A good wind.
I mean, it is nice to be able to get somebody else to have a bow for the effective damage, but yeah. Yeah, so that was a chapter, I guess. Maybe. Guess it was less trivial than the relay trial thing. I mean, I brought this on myself, I know, but then again, like, they had these other maps that I wanted to play and get the emblems and stuff. Really? Oh. I guess you don't get to see the continuation of the story until we do this first. Alright, then I am going to pause here and then resume for the continuation of the story. So, be right back. There was an Elosian dog here that I could adopt because, of course. Couldn't adopt the camel, though. Alright, maybe the story doesn't actually continue until I get back to... and get to go to the next chapter. Maybe there's no post-chapter stuff anyway. That could well be the case. It's been so long since I did a regular mission, I don't remember. Oh,
nice
never mind.
Going. You really showed them what the Divine Dragon can do. Now, to Solm Palace. Stay close. I'd hate for you to split off and get lost. Again.
Thanks, Fogado.
This ought to be interesting. It's been years since I visited the palace.
Years? I thought Solm and Firene had a good relationship.
Our countries are allies, sure, but that doesn't mean our families are close-knit. In fact, out of Solm's whole royal family, my mother and I have only met Queen Sephoria.
What? No one else?
Nope. Not the royal consort, not the crown princess, and not her brother the prince.
That's strange.
I never met them either.
Same thing happened to you, huh?
I may have forgotten the way to the palace, but I remember well what happened there. It was a strange scene. The queen received us alone, with no one attending her. When we asked to meet the princess and prince, she told us they weren't there.
She told us the exact same thing. I asked when they'd be back, and she said, no idea. It didn't make sense. If you're royalty, you can't leave your castle whenever you like. I got the feeling she was hiding them from us. But why? Were they sick or shy?
They don't exist.
Shy. That would surprise me. Everyone we've met here has been so friendly.
We've met 3 people.
The queen is too.
What?
There are just some things about the royal family that don't add up. Let's be on guard, all right?
Got it.
We're here. Solm Palace. Now all that's left is asking those guards to open the gate.
Thanks for leading the way, Fogado. I don't
Oh
know
look,
how
we're still back at the rock.
Of course. Just another day in the life of a sentinel.
I'll be sure to commend you to the queen. Anyway, now we'd better be on our way. Huh? Fogado, what are you doing?
Talking to the guards. What else?
Does he have a meeting with the queen as well?
Beats me. Maybe he's here on some kind of sentinel business.
Fogado, wait for us.
Okay, so I guess he's the prince for some reason.
Hey, I'm home.
Home?
Welcome back, Prince Fogado.
I'll open the gate.
Yes, let the gate be open.
Prince. Did that guard say prince?
Unless we misheard
Shocked
him.
Pikachu face.
In exactly the same way.
Thanks for waiting, folks.
I kind of assumed he was.
Fogado, we're a little confused. Are you the Prince of Solm?
I kind of assumed that he was when we first met him because that's the way that, like, that's the exact way that Alchrist was introduced as well, as they just, like, ran into him. So, of course. But, then I was like, oh, okay, maybe not. But, yeah. They should be used to this by now in any case.
Did I not mention that?
No, you didn't.
Whoops, egg meat face. Right, let me do this properly. I'm Fogado, captain of the Sentinels, and the Prince of Solm. Welcome to my family's palace. Come on in. You wanted to meet Mom, right? Mom! Visitors!
What is happening?
I didn't realize he was royalty.
Prince personally going on patrols. Not something you see every day.
I wonder why we never met him before. He doesn't seem sick. He's certainly not shy.
It's a mystery. Anyway, let's head in. Don't want to keep Prince Fogato waiting.
Stolen, miserable, torn apart from your friends.
This
How
music.
delicious.
Lady Vale.
Zephyr, tell me, what are the Divine Dragon's forces up to?
They passed through the Shadowy Moor. It appears they've arrived in Solm.
So they did not return to Brodia. They're gathering more rings. Good.
Can we go after them, Lady Vale? I'm itching for a rematch.
Patience, Marnie. If we wait, we can steal Solm's ring from them along with the others.
Oh, smart. I'll be a good girl and wait then.
You are a treasure, Marnie.
Isn't she just? The pride of the Four Hounds.
You two really heap on the praise. That's why I love ya.
You're such a child. Praise is for chumps. It's much more fun to be punished.
Worry not, Gris. You will soon have all the agony your heart could want.
Okay.
That's what I like to hear. The perks of the gig right there.
And you, Mauvier? How would you like to be rewarded?
Nothing for me, my lady.
You won't even say my name. How cold. That's all right. For now, we wait. We watch. And then, when the time comes...
Lady Vale?
We get cramps.
I've been awake for too long. I must sleep. Here are your instructions. Zephyr, take charge.
As you wish.
Okay. Classic. Everybody's got some weird quirk character design. Alright, so I guess we can just call that an episode here. I am, as I said, concerned that the main story missions are going to be trivialized for a while, but maybe they'll catch up quickly. I don't really know. We definitely didn't get much experience in that chapter, so depending on the scaling rate, obviously I guess we got the answer to the question of do the levels or do the chapters auto scale to our level, and the answer is definitely not, which is unfortunate. But I'm pretty sure they do in Conquest. And I think that's a better design. I mean, you probably want there to be some limit to that, right? Like maybe like have a like scaling within a band or something, because you don't necessarily want, if somebody is going to go to the trouble of, well, I don't know if there's like full grindy DLC in this game the way there is in was in like Conquest and Awakening. I don't think there is. But if you had that DLC and somebody wanted to just like grind everybody up to like 2020 or whatever, you wouldn't necessarily want to just be like, okay, the entire rest of the campaign is like the enemies are 2020 as well. But I do wish that, because like I wasn't like I was drastically outmatched in those DLC chapters to where it didn't make sense to do them. Like I was in some of them initially, but then as I did them, I gained more levels and it became more doable to do the other ones. I would prefer if like I could just do them and then go back to the story and have it still be challenging. Yeah. Oh well. I guess we'll see how this plays out for the rest of the campaign, but hopefully it doesn't get too boring. In any case, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time for whatever the next chapter is. I don't even know which one this was until then.